Hi, this is Shelley Kraft, and welcome to SNNLive. We're at the 14th Annual B. Riley & Company Investor Conference right here in lovely Santa Monica, California. I have with me Marty Singer of PCTEL, symbol PCTI. It's a publicly traded company. Marty, welcome to SNNLive.
Thanks, Shelley. Thanks for having me on.
It's good to have you. Okay, let's get right into it. Overview.
Well, PCTEL is a company with two major businesses. We have a connected solution business, which is comprised of antennas and related RF that we deliver into private wireless markets, which is about a $30 billion market. Then separately, we have an RF solutions business, which is made up of an equipment business, specialized scanning receivers for the test, measurement, optimization, and benchmarking of wireless networks, along with an engineering services business that develops RF plans, network designs for in-building and campus and arena environments.
So, certain people in our investor database that are watching this right now might not know what RF means. So explain where technology-wise what you do.
RF is a fancy word for wireless. It means radio frequency. So for example, when you set up an environment, let's say to do telemetry, measuring pressure, flow, viscosity of oil tanks, or to take in the data from surveillance cameras in a big, oil and gas field, that's an RF environment. It's also referred to as a SCADA network, supervisory control and data acquisition. In fact, I was just taking a walk this morning down the path here along the beach, and I noticed one of these parking meters where you use a credit card and there's a little antenna. If you look at that antenna, it says PCTEL.
That's got to be rewarding when you see something like that. So when you distribute, do you go direct or do you have distributors all around?
It's a great question. And it's different for our two different businesses. If you look at our antenna and ancillary RF business, we're going into private wireless markets. We have three customers. We deliver directly to the large manufacturers like Cisco, Motorola, Aruba, Emerson, and so on, where we design our products into their solutions. So those are direct sales, and about 70% of connected solutions goes that way. Then about 25% of the sales go to the large distributors, Tesco, Hutton, Tally, Sistemas, where those are companies that carry all types of wireless gear. And then about 5% goes to systems integrators and to value-added resellers. On the scanning receiver side, we also have two primary ways of selling our product. We sell it direct to somebody like Ericsson or Alcatel-Lucent, or indirect through a test and measurement OEM provider such as Ascom, Anite, Swisscall, and Huawei.
So in a way, you're also providing the ability for a single company to use RF for all of their data transfer, so they don't have to go through any other networks. Am I correct?
That's true. One of our huge area of focus is in corporate networks and in SCADA networks, supervisory control and data acquisition, where all of your information can come in over your network. A smart grid uses a SCADA network.
So it sounds to me like your company is a solutions provider.
That's exactly right. And if you go to our website, what you'll see is a description of vertical markets that we go after. So for example, if you look at connected solutions, 4 years ago, I didn't know that there was something called precision agriculture. Our GPS antennas go on top of a John Deere tractor so they can precisely place seed and fertilizer, and then it's combined with a Wi-Fi antenna, so when they come back to the barn, they can dump out all that data. I didn't know that there was a water wastewater management business with Emerson through their Rosemont division to look at all types of chemical issues with our water treatment plants, and then to bring those data back. So we're enabling the networks that acquire data for control of different operations. And then your other, another way of answering your question about solutions, when you look at an in-building environment and you say, gee, how does that signal get inside the building? How does it get into the arena? How do you offload the data onto a Wi-Fi network? That's all done through the engineering that we provide in our RF Solutions division, and then enabled with the products that form the networks.
What's your background?
Well, interestingly, my background is not in engineering, although I've been in telecom for a long time. I have a Ph.D. in experimental psychology, and I started out as a researcher on reading and reading disability, and in 1980 went to Bell Labs, which no longer exists, and I started out as a human factors engineer, and I've got 8 patents in telecom, a lot of them on behavioral aspects of communications, like personalized ringing.
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't know until you ask, right? Okay, let's get the website out there.
Well, the website is PCTEL.com, www.pctel.com, and you'll find a lot of really interesting information about the vertical markets that we address.
So it's PCTEL.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Marty Singer, PCTEL, publicly traded company, PCTI. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive. We are at the 14th Annual B. Riley & Company Investor Conference here in Santa Monica, California. I want to thank you for coming on to SNNLive. My pleasure.
Really appreciate it.
You got it.